Hey, is it official yet? Is it official? It seems to be official. So I wanted to come here and let you know that I will be going live tonight. And I will be on Instagram for my first time because I'm hoping to be able to combine energies with other people. I found out that on Instagram you can go live with somebody live there and then like show both cameras. And I'm just like very excited to do that for my first time with 87 Sparker. And I went ahead and gone on Instagram, and I've made a public notification of this. I thought I'd come here really quick and clue you guys in with a little bit of information. So I found out the blue lights, the 460 nanometers, that it kills MRSA, but you have to be careful. I tested it on one of the areas that does not have garlic, and like it hurt. The blue light hurt the virus, the staph. It was very clearly eating it and killing it away. But I did use some other frequency lights that kind of like left me like with an extra little growth, if you will, because it like killed the cell and like attacked it. I don't know how to reverse that. So if anybody knows any suggestions how to reverse me putting my arm under a grow light, that because I'm on Bactrim. I'm on Bactrim, so I'm not supposed to be in sunlight. I wasn't thinking because I was so interactive with the lights but I wasn't thinking that. Hey, Ducky, Heldell, Inman, and hello, Malcolm. Hello. Noah, too. We got a Noah in the house. Noah. Yeah, so I got this yuck, if you will. Okay. Ugh. I'm like, oh, you know what I can do? Beep. Hey, let's bring you in. Hold on. Or like bring you down. Ugh. Yeah, look at this. This is don't look at the messy floor. But yeah, I just took like my bandages are off and like I'm repairing the cells. You know what else would really help is probably having like some light. I used iodine on the other one. You're gonna see that in just a moment. This one made me think it was a spider bite. But then this one is like if you pay attention, it's actually attacking my surgery ankle. It's really going after that what do you call it? Like the steel. I don't care what doctors say, it can't, in my opinion, I don't believe that me having steel in my body is good for me. I do definitely believe that it increases the metals in my body. Obviously. Yeah, I got some tissue stuck on there. And like, yeah, the lighting's not so good at like as the sun's going down and stuff. But yeah, that's a little bit of what I'm dealing with. Woot woot, dog in the house. So yeah, I just wanted to mainly share that message that I will be going live tonight at 9 p.m. I have used my social media to inform you so. And if you wish to tune in with me and I could say my homeboy or my homegirl, you know, like whatever way your judgments work for you, okay, my friend. We're gonna go live together and we're gonna channel some information. And yeah, I'm about to take a shower and like fix me, like make me feel clean. And like I found out, like let me just channel you some of this additional information I found out about the virus. Okay, so the virus, the MRSA, is killed with cinnamon, clove. There's a third one, and I just posted about it, but clove and cinnamon are the two dominant. Cinnamon, like probably like one of the highest, and then clove is a second. I just put clove essential oil on this. Like I'm treating myself like I'm a rat, you know what I mean? I'm just like experimenting all these different things to just try to like, you know, make me live and not itch. And it's been really fascinating. You know, I'm on the antibiotics, but I can still feel like I'm a sensitive, so I feel like when it's trying to express itself like on my face, you know, and it's over here on my ear, and it's been like really painful on my ear. So I've been keeping my hair tied up, like that's why my hair is all like because like I just want to be safe and yeah, not spread infection. And then it's like on my thumb, so like it goes everywhere, you know what I mean? So I can't, like I gotta be like I can't do any basic normal girl things, you know what I mean? Like there's no armpit shaving, there's no like I gotta be careful washing private parts, you know what I mean? Because like this that could go in there, and like you don't want that in there, you know what I mean? Not today. Nah, maybe like in 2 weeks, maybe. Until then, I can't even pick my nose. I can't even pick my nose because a virus, it lives in your nose. And like you want to be careful. Like truthfully, what I've noticed, the way that it for me with this MRSA is it likes to express itself whenever I allow things to get under my skin, and when I'm like always wanting to be in control, always overriding people. If I'm angry, oh my God, it goes off like crazy if I'm angry. Let's see what else feeds it. Don't do milk. Don't do that. No mucus. No mucus. Super no mucus. It likes the cold. It's a yin deficiency. Okay, so like you need hot. I'm not allowed to eat anything raw. No raw foods. I'm allowed to like cook up my vegetables and stuff, but all of those are cold processes. So like the more hot herbs, the more it's going to help my nervous system heal. So that's why I looked into the cinnamon, the clove. I'm using those. Plus on top of the Bactrim, which is the antibiotic, which I found out is a sulfur, which is so funny, especially with the phosphorus light. Okay, and like it's just so contrast. I need to learn a lot about phosphate and sulfur. Like I need to learn a lot about those because in the homeopathy medicine, like that came up. I'm pretty sure I was sulfur and that my treatment, my remedy was sulfate. I need to talk to my homeopathy doctor immediately about that. But the acupuncturist, she was amazing. And she gave me the will to live. Like when I watched this lady behave on her business and create this business, I was like, oh my God, if Trina lives, she's going to go to school and become an acupuncturist and take this serious, because this lady, she basically combined her intuitive gifts, her sensitive abilities, but like brought it into the medical field. Like she can read pulses extremely well. I've never met, especially a woman, no offense, that can read pulses like that. And that's just, I always tell people, you want to know you have a good acupuncturist? Do they read the tongue and do they read the pulses? But for me, the pulses is like everything. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, don't be looking down there. I'm just a girl. Like I have these bags of fat that feed my children that I hope to have there for them. But it's so hot here, so I definitely like wearing like nothing, if I'm being honest. I mean, like if I could just be a fairy in the woods, like that's where Trina would be. La la la. That's what Trina would be do. Spicy soup. What kind of spicy soup? I'm hungry. I'm so hungry, you guys. I probably should have went to Namaste, but I'm really bad at treating Trina nice. That's another thing. Like I feel like that's why I have a flesh-eating bacteria, because I don't like me. I eat away at myself in every way, shape, and form. Like my thoughts are the biggest bully to me. And then like I believe them. You know what I mean? And then like I act them out like they're real. Like you suck. You don't deserve to eat. You shouldn't be here. You're invading space. You're taking up too much space. Why? What are you doing? Constantly questioning Trina. And I constantly don't let her do things. Like I don't let her spend money. I don't let her go play. I don't let her have any joy. Like she's constantly working and constantly in overdrive and doesn't know when to stop. Like I'm dealing with Trina in those ways. And like I don't know how to parent this kid, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like really struggling with her, and she's so defiant. Like doctor told her not to take a bath. Trina took a bath as soon as she got home. Okay? So now second doctor says no baths. And Trina had a very traumatizing experience that definitely made her wonder about the virus, or like exactly about getting that there. And like that made Trina say, you know what? We're just going to skip out on the baths until like Trina like lives through this, okay? I mean, I'll admit I do notice the difference. Like I definitely notice a difference when I soak in the salt. But what happened is like since I had soaked in the salt for 20 to 40 minutes or whatever, like it felt like the water had become like so toxic that it couldn't gather any more negative particles off of me. Like it had already had everything. So all it could do is give my infection back to me. So I had to like get up, empty the tub, run the shower, and like do that all over again. Let's see some of your live comments. You need some healing, Shane Lake. You need some loving energy. If you give yourself permission, you can receive this loving energy. I understand I'm heartbroken, but I still have a lot of love that I can share and intertwine it. But it's up to your will to allow it to step through and for you to receive these things. Sometimes it helps to see with your middle eye and just like go with what you're feeling. Yeah. I feel that you're absorbing some of it. Let me see. You're questioning some things, like I feel like you're like, what's love? Like it's like everybody is like all thrown off. I feel the vibes. Sarah Jackson. Dude, no, man. I'm so bad at being on top of my emails, man. Like, I just get bombarded by everybody everywhere that I go, and I just can't ever find my own voice. So that makes it really hard for me to be alive, too. Like, that is eating me alive because everyone's like, do this, do that. And then, like, people get mad at me when I don't do what they want me to do. And, like, Trina wants to make everybody happy. So, like, Trina has done a lot of things that Trina didn't really want to do just to serve happiness, because that's how she thought that you love people. Her way of loving people was, I have to say Heather's words. She goes, Trina, why do you think loving other people means giving pieces of yourself away? 1 second. I think I hear my friend. Oh. You can hear them. I thought you do that too. Yeah. All right, all right. I'm like, who's actually patient? Do we actually have some patient mofos in here? Mo Flowers. All right, sorry. The Mormons totally knocked on my door, and yeah, I actually like them. I actually, I'm not that guy that like. I don't know. I can't explain. I definitely mess with them, but there's definitely so much love. I can't even explain. Okay, like I just did that, and that was interesting. What else we got? I'm so glad you're patient. Let me read some commentary. Sandy, I don't speak French. I would want to pretend and make like wee wee jokes. But that's just like my brainwashed American standards. I don't really know anything about French. Like, from my understanding, I thought that there's some Creole spoken in I'm distracted. Let me just not talk out my butt. I don't really know what I'm talking about. What, Bubby? What? I love you. I love you. My butters. It's so sweet. Meow. Dude, Decky, I can't even relax, yo. I can't. Like, I wish that I could, you know what I mean? Like, when you have, like, a flesh-eating bacteria, like, it's a little hard to chill. And I know I'm kind of using that as an excuse right now. But, like, yeah, I need to listen to George. I need to go outside more. I need to enjoy nature. Like, I just purchased some beautiful plants. I love you. I don't want to get you sick. I don't want to transfer this to you, Bubby. I love you. No, don't touch my hand. I love you. Sarah, I'm so glad you got some of that energy. Dude, George is just all over. Yeah. I mainly came on here to just give people that message about tonight. I love you. Be careful, George. Be careful. Oh my God, Shane. I can't believe that. I'm like, so who's still with us? Anybody want to talk? Or like, otherwise, I'm just gonna get off of here. I'm so sorry. Like, I really was originally just gonna come here and then like, just for a minute, and then I kind of got sucked in on here a little longer because we got some live commentary. But I really just wanted to make that announcement about that live stream. Hey, Joseph. Yeah, man. I mean, should I just have a bad attitude and just be like, I'm gonna die and just accept my fate? Or am I gonna be like a warrior and be like, no, man, I'm gonna conquer this flesh-eating virus that they like won't do anything about, just like the AIDS epidemic. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I've lived through the AIDS epidemic, so let's fucking I'm sorry, I'm mad. And like you can say I half lived. Okay, I barely it's hard to explain. I really shouldn't have to explain myself, but trust me, it's identical. Actually, I wouldn't say it's identical. Because, like, when people see me with the flesh-eating bacteria and they find out, like, they definitely got, like, that zombie vibe, you know what I mean? Like, get back, you know what I mean? And I feel like flesh-eating virus, right, plus 5G, which is an active denial military system that makes your skin feel on fire and you're forced to move. I feel like flesh-eating bacteria plus that zombies. It's perfect. It's perfect. Genius. I'm just kidding. Like, it's not perfect. It's really scary. But, like, what's happening? Like, why is this a thing? Can anybody explain that to me? Like, why is that the new thing? And then, like, everybody knows this and still these laws are being passed. Like, why? Poor Kay. Aw, you like my family piece? My family piece. That's been my family for so long. Thank you. I hope to be feeling better soon too. Meow. Yeah. I'm like, how about that sign? Like I made that. I'm so itchy, you guys. I gotta get off of here. If you want to spend some more time with me, I'm gonna be all clean and pretty like on the gram at 9. I got like an hour to myself. An hour and like 45 minutes. Dude, I am. I'm a rainbow warrior, if you haven't noticed. Have you ever gotten into the Hopi Indian prophecy? Do you even care? Are you willing to release all these negative frequencies, or do you want to constantly live your life in fear and allow them to own and infect you from the inside out? You have a choice to take your will back as your own and to stop allowing other people to project their stuff upon you. But it's sincerely up to you. I understand sometimes this might make you feel uncomfortable, but it's the truth. And the beauty of it is that you do have divine will. That's the way of the laws. They're called laws because they're like God's laws. They're like in physics, like you have no say of gravity, right? So you can manipulate a lot of forces. Man, yeah, it seems like there's like there's an imbalance of the polarities of the yin and yang energies. Man, I wish I would have filmed inside this crystal shop, or I'll just have to call them back. Or like, oh God, I'm thinking all these crazy different things. Part of me like, I don't know, like, I don't really want to freak people out, but I most of all don't want to create harm, you know? Like, imagine how many people like me are around that have this MRSA and that aren't affected by it. They're just carriers. And they're like going around touching everything. And like your immune system has to be like, in order not to get it. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is like the 4th time I've gotten it. Oh no, I'm like, is it on my back now, dude? I can feel it. It's like itchy, like right there. But I know better. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Not gonna do it. Hello, Osama. Welcome aboard. I like to pretend I'm happy, and I'm really, really good at it. I'm really good at it. I can just like, I don't know, like I just have this thing about me sometimes. It's not so good though. It kind of sucks because then people can't ever see the real me. Because all they see is the character that I can play. But very few actually know this without me talking. Very few speak that language. I would love a crew that speaks that language. That would make me happy. To have my team. Oh, Shane, you're so sweet. I would love to assist you in your transition. There's a reason why they're showing me to you. I think that you may require one of my guided meditations. I mean, if you're down, we could go there now. Let me just see. It would help for you to breathe and to close your eyes. And not wind up any of your arms or anything. Plant yourself. Hands up to receive. Or hands down to ground yourself and go on your knees or whatever. But just relax. You know, something else that would help me is if I actually knew what position you were in. Because when the body naturally expresses itself in certain ways, it has a language that I can read and understand. Like if you're uncomfortable with yourself, or if you're conflicted with your own character, I mean, there's some things that you might really, if you're honest with the pinpoints of the things, I can unwind them, work them out. But you also have to like, remember, it's not me, it's you. You're the one letting go of everything. And I'm just giving language to what's happening, to the energies, the unseen stuff that's going on that's making you sick. And like maybe you feel nauseous and you're like rejecting it. You're rejecting the process. Or maybe you have a headache and you're doubting yourself. Or maybe that like you have other bodily issues you're not listening to. I pricked myself, made myself bleed today on this finger by the rose. And it symbolizes creativity. And for me, it represents where like I override other people's creativity, and also where I don't create, like where I don't move at all. And I just don't do anything just because I get scared and then nothing happens. You see? Or like sometimes I get really excited. I'm like, why don't you do this with me, please? I project a lot. I'm trying to like unprogram that. It's really bad. But it's like Trina thinks she's gonna have like some kind of like army of spiritual warriors, and that we're all gonna save the world, and it's all gonna be with the purpose of love and not destroy any animals or any people, places, or things, to just fully love and accept and be honest. So that these changes, this scrutiny can happen, so we can purify our planet. That's my biggest wish, man, to purify our thoughts, purify our holy temples, our bodies. This is what gives me energy. This is what holds me in. I go to sleep and I go somewhere else. But this represents what is home until like we go back to the ether, right? Oh man, if you only knew the scripture that they shared with me, by the way. God, I laughed. It killed me. Like I was like, oh my God, what a joke. It was an ether chapter. Ether, like earth. That really got me, man. Like I'm sorry, I don't read religious textbooks, so I don't even know. I want to know. I'm open-hearted, open-minded. I'm willing to accept. I almost said obsess. But yeah, I'm kind of like obsessive about healing in every way, shape, and form. Like, cause like I'm just so sensitive. So I've done like all this homework, all this research on getting better for me. And then just by me walking this process, could I be able to show you what's up? Because I'm like, man, I've been there. Yeah. Let's see what Shane said. Hands laying down. Yeah, I had you're doubting, yo. You have, I don't know. It's not storm related. It's not storm related. You're being affected by the electromagnetic frequencies, and the storm kind of sets you off. But also know that that storm is being orchestrated due to like those type of energies. Okay. Oh, you know what's going on? There's electromagnetic frequencies going into the earth, so it's hard for you to ground into center because everything's so like frying out. Yeah, I can feel the migraine though. I can feel like it's like expressing itself. That's why I said the headache. I don't ever define headaches as migraines. I don't really know the difference, but is migraine in here? Is that what that means? Is it feels like it's right here and it's like so it's like ouch. I'm like when I connect to the frequency, like it tells me that you're questioning everything. And like you're doubting, yeah, exactly. You're doubting yourself, you're questioning everything. And oh, you're shattering the illusions. Well, I would also say that too. Thank you, Osama. Thank you for your love and kindness and understanding. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Let me see. Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright, are you in Florida? Are you in Florida? Is that why you contact me all the time? Are you in Florida? How old are you? Why do you think I'm the one to help you? Answer me these questions, please, and then I can follow through with the proper response to your question that you keep asking constantly. Thank you. Rainbow, that's your home. And I know that you know this because you are a rainbow warrior too. You might want to really do your homework on the rainbow warrior prophecy, or should I say the Hopi, Hopi, Hopi Indian prophecy. They talk about the women giving back all of their blood back to the earth, and then the men will come home from war. Did you know that menstrual blood is worth thousands of dollars because of the kidneys, all the cells that are in there? So why would you just shove that down the toilet? Because somebody told you that your ceremony, your moments, your once a month thing is dirty? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Pay attention. The earth is an organism. Like, it's so complicated. And you need to repair the ocean. Like, the ocean is so bad right now. Like, it is horrible. Let me see some of the more live comments. What else do we have? Front of the head to the top. Interesting. So it's like this. It feels like I'm like, has it gone away? Has it cleared up now? I never said it was in a bad way. But if you question things and torture yourself, like you can't answer your narrative with the narrative. It's one of my favorite teachers. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Like you can't be like questioning this and then just calm yourself with your own answer. Like that's not, and like even then, even in quantum physics, like we really just can't answer certain questions. You know what I mean? So like don't beat yourself up. The only thing that is bad is what makes you feel bad. So you might want to listen to you. Maybe you have this vibe that you don't want to breathe, or maybe you just have difficulty breathing because you've been under such pressure or such bad experiences. It makes it difficult for you to move on and to move forward. And I can hold a space for you to forgive yourself and to forgive in general. But if you choose not to, and not to take any actions to change the way you're feeling so that you can be happy and you can resolve and transmute the shadows into brighter, wholer, higher frequencies. But it starts with you and mainly your subconscious. So if your subconscious is telling you, I suck, go die. Like my subconscious tells me some really horrible, fucked up stories, to be honest. Like, hate to curse and say that, but it's true. Tells her how she's not pretty, or how what she's wearing isn't good enough, or how she needs to be different, or how she's dirty, or she shouldn't be this, can't do that. Constantly like poking at her. Who are you, Trina? Who are you? Americana, thank you for being so intelligent. You're so intelligent. I'm so proud of you for knowing how to manipulate the forces of nature and to do that. Ha! Yo, Flight Boss is such a copycat, yo. Copycat Flight Boss. Copycat. I love the Flight Boss. I want to just be friends with the Flight Boss. Why? 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 Mad! My ego's mad. Oh, look at you. Look at you, genius Mo Flowers. You genius Mo Flowers know to do that. I see you, James. You too? I don't even want to read what this person's saying. Like, people are just so mean. If you don't have something nice to say, why are you wasting your time and energy? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like, if you have nothing nice to say, what kind of energy do you think you're bringing? Are you bringing love and change? Or are you just bringing more destruction and more hatred? Like, what do you think? Do you think I'm going to be able to receive from a teacher who's telling me, da, 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 da? Or am I going to receive better from a teacher that's like, oh, go slow, take a shower, love yourself? I mean, I know that like the ego, especially if you hate yourself, you might shut down a little bit from that, like me. But think about it. Are you not more likely to receive? I hear the energies. Give yourself a hug. Have you ever given yourself a hug? Have you actually ever given yourself permission to truly like know you? To show yourself some support that you never got? You ever done EFT? Ducky, ducky, ducky. Ducky. My entire family thinks that the place I end up. No, Ducky. In physics, we know that there's multiple universes, parallel realities. If you do your homework, did you know that Nikola Tesla was hit by a car? Okay, when he was an old man. And when he died, the police came in and they brought one person who wasn't on the police force. And it was Donald Trump's uncle. Donald Trump speaks very openly and publicly, proudly about this. Okay. And Donald, the name Donald, it means ruler, like world ruler, Donald. So all this is made with intention, and I wouldn't be surprised if they got their hands on some time travel information. And like, I've known personally that Trump was going to win from the Denver airport conspiracy theory murals, because you see the little blonde boy who's taking all the weapons from all around the world and he's bashing them. And I was like, that looks like a little baby Trump. Like, of course, like, so I was like, that's weird. Look up the Denver airport murals. I went there and I experienced it myself. You can go on my YouTube. I took videos there when I got to go there. It was so weird to see that in person. And like the energy of the place is kind of like extreme. Like they got this big stallion And the stallion is called like it's like a Luciferian name. I forgot what it's called, but somebody should look that up right now. What's the name of the horse? They named it something, but it's really like it's ironic and it's funny. Okay, but like you gotta admit their humor. I don't believe that's just a place that you go for kids, and if so, like it's not like that. It's about you staying true to your childhood innocence. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're finding your place in the world and who you are, and the balance on how to keep going. Yes, that's interesting. So the tell lie vision has preconditioned programmed you into seeing these things. It's just like the movie Clockwork Orange. That's what happens if all that you see and absorb. Yeah, are you on the spectrum? I'm getting the vibe that you might be on the spectrum like me. Are you? Is that why you watch me? Are we SB family or something? And yeah. Yeah, if you pay attention, Shane, you can use your breath. What I'm getting from you is that you're stuffing a lot of stuff down. And so like this can make your belly swell up, you know? And it has nothing to do with what you eat. Like if you're just stuffing emotions down and you're stuffing stuff down, the stomach becomes like hard and like built. And like in order to get this out, what I usually guide people through, I'll give this to you for free, okay? Unless you want to send a donation, anybody really, you know, hold the space for people who can't pay. I encourage people to always work on this exhalation. And since I do the breath work and the training to be underwater, I'll show you an example of something that I do. And then I really got to get in that shower so I can honor my word. Okay, so look, this is Trina taking, like, first we'll go full exhalation. Ouch, yo, my kidneys. I need to drink more water. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm like, be careful. If your organs aren't healed, and like you're hurting your organs, you're hurting yourself from the inside out. When you exhale, you're going to feel it in your organs. So I always encourage you to push through that pain. And then be gentle on yourself when you take in the new breath, the new cells to go to those areas that you just breathe like out and into. Yeah, man, it's like hurting right here. So I definitely got to drink up. It was very painful. Definitely painful. Aw, Decky. I'm glad that you like my energy no matter like what level I get to. Like not many people can handle Trina, you know? I am not for everybody. Like I am Trina. If I'm for you and I'm your friend, or you can say bye. Up to you. Trina will try. But if you're mean, ain't gonna roll. I'm like, we're gonna live today. I like to make like sadistic jokes about like, yeah. I'm sorry. Like my humor is what has got me through everything. So I really like this ASMR sound. I'm a nerd. I like ASMR sound. Like it's just like it calms me. It's very calming. Or like helps me like. A question? So listen, it's really interesting that you say that. So I'm working with Uncle Frank, and I'm gonna break kayfabe right now. Right, I'm breaking kayfabe live. Okay, anybody that's been watching this 44 minutes and 30, like I wanted to do it like perfectly. Like 444. Yeah, we got 444. There you go. So anybody watching this is gonna get to know this scoop. We got Trina Christine Mason, right? And then we got another character. We got another character who's going to be Trina's twin sister. Okay? And she will be TB, also known as Toxic. Toxic B, who's always showing, you know, and ready to fight and is fighting up against, she's a clown going up against all the bullies. You know what I mean? So it's going to be great. And I'm going to mix the gimmick with wavy gravy. So if anybody's into wrestling and you want to help me build this character and bring this to the Gathering of the Juggalos with Toxic B, full of love, but yet ready to fight against any evildoers, especially, the women's division. Let's go! Teach me. Like, let's do this. Like, I'm so down. I'm so about it. Oh, Decky's rolling. He's raffling. Raffle! We got some raffle in the house. Yeah, man. So I've got this Toxic Butthole and Trina Mason. So we got twins. Like, it works out great because I'm a Pisces. So we got that whole Gemini vibe going with the twins. Man, part of me wishes I was tuning into Fight Boss right now. I think I'm going to do that. My intuition's kind of telling me to go there. And, hey, man. There's a reason for it, man. You better bring it on. Let's go, man. I'm like, what do I wear? Like, do I put my rainbow wig back on, or do I just go crazy with the pigtails? Or like, I want to keep the clown gimmick. I definitely like the clown gimmick. I'm like, I better have that rainbow wig somewhere. Like, I'm going to be mad if I got to buy another one. I don't even know what to do. What if I did both? I don't know. I want it to look good. I want her to look good and be pretty, but like also still be tough. And like it's mixed with a Rikishi gimmick. So if you're gonna do me like that, make sure that you know that I'm going for like a Rikishi. Like I'm like, yeah, I got the shamanic vibe. I'm really just trying to be myself, if I'm being honest. But like I'm gonna go by TB. Instead of TC, I'm TB. I was TB before TC. Like I'm just being funny, but do you know that you were a deuterome before you're born into anything else? I might not be saying that right, but deuterome is basically a butthole. I used to think that the heart was the first formed organ. Nope. You need to have a way to release first. I never even thought about that, but it's called a deuterome or something like that. And then I was like, that's why they call it doo-doo. Ah, like it just made so much sense. So I was like, oh, deuterome. It's like DUETUERUME. Deuterome, deuterome. I'm like, somebody type it up. Fourth wall. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a little bit hard time keeping up with everybody. Hold on, especially like some of the comments are like I would call them small talk. You know what I mean? Like light and fluffy, very light and fluffy talk. I'm like, who's got like who's got like some like you got anything? Anything? Anybody? An orange juice. So you're craving vitamin C. I would encourage you to avoid, there's a lot of fruit juices that aren't real orange juice. There's a lot of honey that's not real honey. Did you know that? It's really messed up. Scientists did some tests on honey, and it's not really honey. It's like a honey byproduct. So they take out all the nutrients, all the important stuff from honey. So you have to really get your honey from like somebody that's like private, someone who's working with their bees, somebody who's like, really loving it. Speaking of which, I've actually met recently a lot of people who actually support the bees. And like I know 3 beekeepers myself, 2 men, 1 girl. One of them's in Hawaii, one of them's in Tampa, and the other one's in St. Augustine, or at least she was last time I see. Yes. Waylon, even like if it's labeled local honey, there's still a risk. Like you can say the government or the smart people, the marketers, they found out that local honey is the word that people are looking for. You know what I mean? So yeah, you might want to find your town's beekeeper if you really love and are attached to your honey. Don't buy it in the grocery store. You can do muscle testing. If you have a partner, if you have a friend, if you have a partner, you can do a thing called muscle testing. And like you put your arm up and then you make them like try to resist you. And then you see like where your force is, right? And then you can muscle test and be like, is this good for me? And then sometimes it'll be like really easy to put your arm down. You know what I mean? And like that'll show you, but I missed a part. You're supposed to put the item that you're going to buy at the grocery store or whatever you want in the other hand to test. I'd like to do this one, the kinesiology this way, like where you, whoa, yes and no. You know what I mean? like people look at me funny all the time because I'm always in public, like muscle testing, you know, like which way is my forces supposed to go? I like to kind of, so, oh, you know what else I have to do? I have to check in and be like, is this ego? And it'll be like, yes. And I'm like, oh, okay, whoa. Like, because sometimes your ego will try to override the whole system. I like thinking, so if you can encourage me to think, it helps. I work great off questions. I'm amazing at questions. Like, if you want me to channel stuff, like, ask me crazy questions just to see what the answer is. Just for fun. You know what I mean? And I know, right, Decky? Like, act like I haven't done that before. Oh, dude, you're really going all out, man. You're really going all out. I'm like, I haven't even thought about that. You want to know what she comes out to, though? I already tell you what she's going. She comes out. I come out to Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie. I'm Cherry Pie. That's a song that I come out to, okay? It's like, I already got that. I'm like, I'm sure there's going to be a juggalo that steals that from me, but that's Trina's jam, man. That's Trina's jam. I'm like, where's that? There has to be a video of my entrance. Like, I wonder if he actually used it. I don't remember if KG actually used my song or not. But that's it. That's it. That's like, I don't care if somebody's going to steal my gimmick. That is what Trina's doing. So if you see someone else doing that, like, whatever. It's Trina. Like, I don't care if somebody else has that ring song. It's mine. Mine. Yeah, man. Like, I'm just like, I don't really care so much, right? Like, you know, you guys want to be egotistical and like pick a song just because I did, you know what I mean? But Cherry Pie is the song by ICP for Toxic B. Like, you're just so big. It's like a perfect song to do the entrance. Now a walk. I don't know, man. Like, what I was doing, like, I would probably come out around the ring and, like, juggle. Or, like, yeah, she's got mad love. She's mad lovey. We got to make her mad lovey, mad, like, yeah, she's a baby. I want her to be a baby face for sure. She's going to, instead of spitting everyone's face and stuff, that's too easy. Too easy to make people hate her. Too easy. I understand it's great to be a worker and to have the other guy go over, but Trina... Like, yeah, she chose to come to this planet to shine, and everyone always wants to dim her shine and not let her bloom and be herself. So now she's saying, nope. But, oh! I love that song! Can't be touched, can't be stopped. Roy Jones! Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see you said Roy Jones, too. Yeah. Yo, the song I used to come out to is T-Pain, Karaoke. That was the first song I ever came out to. Karaoke by T-Pain. Yes. Yeah, man. Like, oh man, yeah, please meditate on this, man. Like, take time to like chew that over, but just know, yo, look up Wavy Gravy. Wavy Gravy. Wavy Gravy. Like, I can't be him, you know what I mean? I can't be him because, like, I don't know, like, I'm not him, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be mean and sarcastic, but I do love his style. Like, the style of his character and, like, what he's doing, like, I'd have to watch a couple videos of that to try to become that, you know what I mean? To get really grounded. And, yeah, Wavy Gravy. He's, like, look him up. Look him up. If you haven't heard this guy, Wavy Gravy, look him up. That's what, I'd like to more... TB to kind of be more of that character and be open-hearted and to be funny, but also bring up really important topics. Like, you know, yo, you just gave me so many visions for the gathering, you know? Maybe, like, I thought about this. TB can show up to the gathering and be like, I'm not fighting. You know what I mean? And that can be her thing. But then, like, everybody knows that people start things with Trina, right? But when we got TB, she'll be like defending herself, right? I mean, I'm not trying to fight nobody. God, people are like this could get out of hand really quickly with the juggalos. Okay, it really could. So like, have to calm the juggalos. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to like serve the juggalos some love in places that they didn't know how to receive, or like they just didn't get it. They were neglected. And like here, I'm gonna be like the mother of the juggalos, okay? Like if you need me, I'm here. If not, just stay over there, okay? Like that's it. Yeah, you're so funny, your character. Oh, your character, it's so inspiring. But I appreciate you spending all this time with me. I really, 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 really have to take a shower now and like do some time for me. And then like, yeah, if you want to see me live, I'm gonna be doing my first Instagram, thing for the first time because I can with Sarah because I can combine two people. I've been trying so hard, so I challenged her. I was like, "How can we do this? Like, let's try it out tonight. Let's do it." And she made this really beautiful picture and all these great things. Yo, ducky, ducky, duck. Like I can't help but get excited because I have my Triceratops. I love Land Before Time. So when I see Decky, all I can think is Ducky. Yep, yep, yep. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. You've been super loving. It's nice of you guys to stay here with me. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Remember, cinnamon. Have some hot cinnamon tea. Drink some hot water. Yeah, don't drink all cold water. Process. Know your own process. Don't listen to me. I'm not a doctor. Whatever you want to do, you do. I'm just Trina. Nice to meet you. I love you.